Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War as Germany. Let us continue on where we last left off. So, the First World War has begun. And so far, I think it's looking pretty alright for us. We've lost 123,000 men, which is a lot. But we've already killed, 171,000 French. We've already killed, where the hell is Russia in this list? 163,000 Russians. It's going pretty okay, in terms of casualties there. Japan's apparently just fighting against us, but I'm pretty sure that's just them joining up with the Entente, which is disappointing. The Qing are definitely going to die. There is no question about that. And Italy still has not decided. They're probably going to join the Entente, aren't they? Which is incredibly disappointing. I really wish they would not do that, but we kind of saw that coming. Luckily, I put my troops already on this border because I knew the Austrians were going to immediately abandon it the moment the war actually had begun. And Montenegro has actually now just entered the conflict. Let's see if we can try to push our way into Serbia as much as possible. Our front line here, I mean, it's going okay, I think. I mean, we're losing a little bit. We're getting pushed back slightly, but it's not too bad. And again, like I said, my plan is hold this line in France for as long as possible. And in fact, if the French just decide to abandon the front line, which they have seemed to do, then I am fine pushing my way in. I mean, if we can kill France first, that's still lovely. We would love to do that. We're about to kill in 8 Russian divisions right there. Are you guys actually feeling confident with an attack right now? I mean, it's not going terribly. That one division over here, I can see it already trying to fill up their empty ranks. We are getting pushed a little bit out of Belgium. Not too bad. I mean, we still have Luxembourg, the most important city in the world. We're gonna have you just kind of keep on going down here. Switzerland should not be getting involved in the war. I can't imagine that being the case. And most of you are still doing A-okay. Where are you located? You're the guys on this front. The guys down here in Africa are still doing fantastic. The Boer Revolt, I have no idea what it's actually going to necessarily do. One of you are supposed to be on this front. Thank you. Bend that port for us. You guys should just hold position there for now. In fact, you, I think, can just stop with any attacks. Just hold position, regroup. You've already taken a pretty sizable chunk of South Africa. You know, basically the only important part of Africa. Just because that's the only place in Africa that actually really has any supplies. Yeah, you guys can stop attacking now. That's fine. We've taken a little chunk out of France. Not a big one, just a small little nibble. And we've just surrounded, what is that? That is 16, 24 plus 31, 35, 37 Russian divisions have actually just been encircled. Do not do that, please. But 31 Russian divisions have now just been encircled around Warsaw. Isn't that just wonderful for us? And yeah, you guys just keep on attacking. Like, we're doing fantastic on the Russian front. I know nobody's really surprised by that. You know, they generally do not last very long. We'll get a little bit of rubber. I guess we'll get that from the Dutch. So we do have a land border with them, so it's not too bad. Yeah, what if we just, like, pull out of Belgium entirely? France is still throwing so many men trying to dislodge us out of Alsace-Lorraine. And I feel like it's going pretty swell. And yeah, these guys are just completely screwed, and it's wonderful. We're probably going to redeploy these guys somewhere else as well, because I think I think Orange, for example, is entirely within this circle. But that's a large chunk. That is maybe 15 to 20% of the entire Russian army just destroyed in Warsaw. Also, your front line is definitely not long enough, so draw you out here. And who doesn't have a battle plan anymore? You guys don't. Your battle plan is going to be come down to the south and push your way basically straight to Moscow. You guys need to draw your front line out as well. And in fact, your old plan is no longer really useful. Your new plan is to spearhead your way straight to Petrograd. You make your way up there, that would be great. I don't know if the Russian Revolution event has to wait a certain amount of time first, or if it can just happen whenever, just as long as you have X amount of capitulation with Russia. Do not attack in. Hold your position. I mean, we lost our ground in Luxembourg. That's fine, but I'm sure we just killed... Yeah, I think we killed like 400,000 Russians with that encirclement there, which is nice. France is still trying to dislodge us, but again, they have like such little manpower, I can't imagine them really being able to affect things too much. Green, you don't even have a battle plan. Your battle plan, of course, is to push your way, again, through Belgium, but just when it's safe to do so. I understand that right now it is not necessarily safe to do so. And Italy might actually kind of try to stay out of the war for as long as possible. And I'm curious still what's going to happen with Bulgaria, because they don't need to be independent to join the Central Powers. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We got some naval combat over here for convoys. It sucks, but what can you do? And yeah, no, this is actually... I think it's going still well. Even though we lost a bunch of territory in Belgium, we were very close to capitulating them. And we probably could have. If we were a little bit faster with it. Maybe we want to get war support as well. Well, that's a question. Do I need any more things in here? Probably actually want to go to war economy. So save our points for that. About to take Brest-Litov, which is fantastic. Russia, you are only, what, like 95% capitulated? Like, nowhere close being dead. Yeah, let's kind of shift these troops around a little bit. Of course, the British have landed in Croatia. They really like doing that, to be fair. They are really good at it. And you're going to be at war with... I mean, the Qing are basically dead. The Republic of China has won their war. There's no doubt about that. We might even create, like, another army as well. But I gotta click here. Behind you, then another general, and you will now just be, like, right there. We'll make you into the White Army. You should be good for now. I'll deploy just any future units on that line. Missing 17,000 rifles. Mostly for reinforcements. So, all of you guys are basically going to be extremely low priority. Until we can get more guns to the front lines. Right, Listov is about to fall. Is everybody here actually doing an attack? You are not. But you can help out with the attack. Was there not like 5 armies over here? I feel like somebody doesn't actually have a battle plan right now. Or at least like a front line. But I don't know who exactly it would be. Did you just give us troops down here? Oh, you landed in Cape Town itself. Oh, okay. So I thought it was just like create like an independent war republic, but I guess just getting some free troops is not bad itself. Let's get the Ottomans involved. How will they help us? Well, they will technically create a second front line with Bulgaria. We're ready to go in 14 days. And it's just another front line that the AI has to worry about. I literally do not care about my Asian possessions. They do not matter to me. And you guys are still doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. Apparently you guys might actually break, which is not fantastic. You are in battle. And we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. 400 days, 560 days, 256. Still a long time. You know, there's no doubting that, but it's significantly faster than basically anything else we could be doing right now. And I don't think we push at all into Serbia. Like, no, I don't think. Not even slightly. So this front line has not moved an inch. You can deploy into the White Army just, you know, just for more defense. Got another Russian division surrounded, which is lovely. Russia, like, they only have... I mean, they have less manpower than we do. Which is absurd when you think about it. Okay, you guys, let's go here. White Army might as well also have a battle plan, and they'll just spearhead their way to Paris. Even though we're probably never going to have them actually attack like that. Yeah, France is just throwing a lot of power at us. We have befriended the Ottomans, so they should join a faction with us. I'm gonna make you into a brand new army. I'm gonna throw you into German Theater 2, and your job is basically just garrison ports here. In both of these areas. Yeah, there we go. Just to defend these ports. I'll assign a general in here, even though I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Yeah, so that should be fine. You just defend that area for now. Prepare for war. Berlin-Baghdad Railway. Bureaucracy. Fascist coup. What's going to help us, like, right now? Let's just do infrastructure effort. Even though it's kind of bleh and boring. Please join the war. You would not accept. Because you're scared of everybody you border. I mean, that's understandable. Definitely we want flamethrower ASAP. I think it's like a 12% breakthrough attack, which is really good. And also, I'm seeing like 14 divisions here. If we can just surround them like this, that's going to be magnificent. You guys move in this direction. So you're never going to join the war, are you? You just might not. They're probably just too worried about everybody, which is a real shame. But it does, again, it just makes the AI a little bit more concerned, I guess you could say. Like, we're at 341,000 dead. It's a lot, to be fair, but we've already killed 500,000 Frenchmen. I don't even know where China is on it, or Russia. Almost at 1 million for the Russians. It's really not going as well as it could. For them, at least. For us, it's going wonderfully. This is exactly what we want to happen. We're not going to train any more troops after this, though. Are you in the war now? Yes. So hopefully you can get another front against Russia, push your way through Bulgaria, and also try to take out a bunch of these areas as well. Like, are you just, like, very defended? Yes. Bismarck. See, again, I do not care about that. Like, it doesn't even cross my mind to even check what is over there. But I would like to really surround these 11 infantry divisions. That'd be swell. really don't care about the convoys too much. I know we basically lost one naval battle, one naval battle like day one, which I understand isn't great. And yeah, Russia's already, or the Allies already pushing their way through southern Russia, which you love to see. I think you guys are cut off from supplies, technically. No, because you haven't got Odessa, right. So you're still technically within supplies. Which sucks, what can you do? I think there's actually another 3 Russian divisions surrounded. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And unfortunately, our plan to surround 14 divisions didn't necessarily pan out as much as I would have liked. And are you going to join the Central Power or join the Entente? It doesn't look like it. At least not right now. They probably will soon in the future. There's no doubt about that. They're even completely surrounded. Their entrenchment opponents just counters any penalty they have. It's actually absurd when you think about it. What if I just get you out of Cape Town? You have no man. You have 21. You have 20 manpower. Not 20,000. Not, 20 million. Literally 20 manpower on France right now. That's actually just absurd, how bad that is. And have we taken Kiev yet? We have. The Russia, I mean, they're still at 91%. Like, it's... Russia is big. Like, we haven't even gotten close to Moscow. No, nor to Petrograd. Russia, why are you such a large country? I do not understand. But I think France at this point is actually just suiciding themselves on our troops. Like, they're going to run out of manpower doing this. And that is A-okay. I mean, if we go France first, and then focus our efforts on Russia, that works out for me. Like, that doesn't change my way I'm playing this at all. But, ignore these guys. Austria can deal with that on their own, I'm sure. And Ottomans. Yeah, you're just distracting Russian troops. Which is all, honestly, I could ask of you. Front line is so short. And actually, you don't have a battle plan right now. You guys are also going to try to make your way to Moscow. Thank you very much. Just keep on attacking. Do some chemical warfare bonuses, but because we got gas attack and all these techs for like 1915 2 years ago, it's giving us a major advantage here. Like, what's our defense values on these guys? 500 against 13. I think France is just going to run out of men. They're still on limited conscription. I mean, so are we, but we have 5 million remaining. We're just put 14 divisions in Kuwait City. That's a lot. Oh, Portugal's actually in the Entente now. Okay, this has changed our plan somewhat. Did we get a pop-up saying they joined the Entente? I don't remember seeing that, but again, I could just be completely blind and missing it. Which honestly wouldn't be too... Like, they're actually going to just kill their own troops. I think France is just going to run out of men. Which is amazing. That's crazy. Like, we're still running short on rifles. Which I admit is a problem. How long until we actually get rifles back? 200 days is a long time. Armored cars, 1,000 days. We got a shit ton of field guns. But we're definitely in just a much better position than basically everybody else. But I think it might be a good idea just to kind of stop the attacks for now. If you're winning a battle, keep on winning it, but I think we just need a little bit of a break on the Russian front. We can't just constantly be losing equipment. For example. But we should be able to take over Cape Town soon. And then South Africa should capitulate at that point, but I don't know if it makes too much a difference at like now. Like, look at these troops. The French AI is not okay. They do not know what they do. We might as well prepare for war now, right? January 1915 seems like a good enough time as any. I think that's basically all of our troops. Just spend some time reinforcing. I know this is going to give the AI also some time to reinforce. But I'm not too worried about that. Let's shift some troops over. Like right now, just Austria is the one attacking, and that's okay. Serbia is still much stronger than you would expect. Bulgaria. Can I do the Bulgarian thing? Not until June. Okay. But I'm hoping I can like break the not break the AI necessarily, just but like break the game a little bit. That is not necessarily expecting. And you can hold another 6 divisions actually. How many men is it in White Army? 5. Go into blue now. That should be okay. And we're gonna put just more factories into infantry equipment because that I think is probably like the most important thing we can get. No, I think France is just going to literally kill every single troop they have on our border, and then pay raise. I don't care about draft dodging. Like, I actually have 5 million manpower. I'm okay, I think. Apparently I actually can't go to war economy because I don't have enough war support. I don't need to extend conscription at all. Actually, we probably should get some more propaganda. Boost us up to 35%, please. I mean, war support I hope will go up once we completely destroy the French, which I have a strong feeling we will. The Ottomans have already lost Constantinople, and I'm pretty sure they're going to completely be killed very soon. Do not attack. Just hold your position. You guys are doing fine. Like, you're holding a pretty decent chunk of South Africa. We got a bunch of chromium, a bunch of supplies. It would be nice to take the wood away from the British. Who else are we at war with? Canada. The United States, again, as far as I know, will never enter the war unless I do the Zimmerman telegram. I might be wrong on that, but we'll find out eventually, right? But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.